What's going on with y'all? We back. Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Man, F you2, we out on bail. What's up, Shael? F you2, man, we out on bail. F you2, we out on bail. What's up, man? Man, ain't nothing happened. They was hating. Got my channel back, MJ. We finna wild out on this one. What's up, Leaf Dig A? What's up, sports fan, man? Oh, finals today? Yeah, it is. It's gonna be a good series. Had to go to my burner account, man. Look, listen, man. Hey, listen, I learned from KD, man. I learned from one of the best players of all time in KD, baby. KD taught me about the burner, man. He taught me about the burner. I told y'all, F you2, man. We out on bail. That's listen, this is gonna probably be a 3-part series. They might send me back. They might send me back. Man, we've been having some craziness in the WNBA. Back in time for the finals, bet. Okay, that's cool, Leaf. Shoot, you gotta let me know when you move. Let me know when you move. Okay, another month. All right. KD's a goat from the burner account. Hey, look, man. Hey, I rock with KD, man. Look, rock with KD on the burner account. Listen, the burner accounts work good. The fever falling apart. You think so? I don't think the fever falling apart. Do they need CC back, or does CC need them back? Now, let's get to business. Now, Lee Uru, or I like to call Uru, has requested a trade from the Seattle Storm. Why? Because I guess she's not happy with the playing time she get, but all of a sudden an investigation came out about a coach cursing a player out. Right? Cursed a player out or something. We got a report. But they're saying it's not under investigation. So if it's not under investigation, then why are we talking about it? That's very weird. I don't understand that. Seattle right now is starting to look like Gabby Williams' team. Gabby Williams looked like the best player on the team. Period. Both sides of the ball. Skylar has been imploding in games. She's been feeling like she's not getting the same whistle. Well, newsflash, Skylar. Newsflash. Newsflash. This ain't unrivaled, and you're not on Fee's team anymore. Now, if you want to get the calls, you better take your butt to Minnesota or New York, because you ain't getting it. Well, we've been saying that for like 5-6 years now, Jabari. They not going to get better. They just need to rebuild. Why do they need to rebuild? Storm don't need to. What they need to rebuild for? And why would they go get Juju? What up, Danielle? Jewell better learn to curse back. That's not in Jewell's DNA, man. Jewell don't curse. Jewell don't curse, man. Jewell just take it. She don't know how to fight back. Skylar Diggins, like I told people, is very passionate. She's just very high strung. So the problem is that she's gonna be who she's gonna be. You either gonna deal with it or you just gonna get ran over. The assistant coaches, I think, got firing them too. You got Pokey Chapman on the sideline next to Noah Quinn, so she's gonna be very fiery. So you're dealing with that, and you're dealing with Skylar. Is crazy work. A lot of people are out here saying that Lexi Brown is the snitch. We don't have any proof of that, people. So y'all gotta stop airing this out because people could take that and run with it, and we don't want Lexi's life threatened. We don't know. We haven't heard anything. I haven't got any information on it yet, but the investigation never transpired because it was last year. I mean, MJ, that's how I feel. But I mean, look, she probably can't deal with being cursed at. I played with players in football that didn't like being cursed at, and they checked the coach for cursing at them. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you got to watch how you speak to a player. I mean, but Jared, I mean, every team is gonna. The thing is, Jared, the Storm beat the Aces. They beat the Aces. Um, they beat the Mercury. Actually blew them out. No, did they blow them out? Or did they lose? I think the Storm lost to the Mercury. But the Storm, I mean, they just got to tweak some things. The Fever to me are a bottom three team. Ari McDonald's going to make them better, but they still have a lot to do. Yeah, MJ, it is normal, but some people can't take it, man. It happens. Some people can't take it. Yeah, they were saying Dejanay's dirty. She's not dirty. Oh, her national team. Yeah, but where is Lee going to get the minutes from? Like, I don't understand. Like, when are people gonna hold the player accountable? Like Lee Yuru has requested a trade from Chicago. She's requested a trade from LA. She's requested a trade now from Seattle. Like, when are you going to take accountability that you just may not be good enough? She may not be good enough. She might need to stay with her national team for some years so she can adjust to how to actually play the game. Because you keep asking for trades, like where are you going to get playing time from? People were saying Connecticut. How? Diaby, she's not getting no playing time over Tina Charles. She's not getting playing time over Diaby. Hell, Rhea Marshall, she's not going to come and take minutes from Rhea Marshall, even though Rhea Marshall ain't getting no minutes. Plus, did y'all forget Connecticut got Odada? Odada's over there balling right now. She's not finna get no playing time over there. So now let's look at the next team. She's not getting playing time with the Dream. She's not getting playing time with the Vouks. I mean, she possibly could though, because you got Timmy, you got who's the other girl after Timmy? I think that's it. And then you go to Kayla or you go to Salon. Well, Salon a wing. Yeah, Danielle, but they said they're not investigating them. They said that they're not investigating. They just came out today and said they're not investigating. Yeah, she packed it up on Twitter. With the iFiles. Dejanay's Carrington's not Draymond. Draymond's won 4 championships. You can't compare a winner to somebody who hasn't won. That don't make no sense. I don't know, Danielle, but where is she going to get? I mean, she could go to Chicago, but will she get playing time in Chicago? Will she get playing time over E. Will? Possibly. But plus, she probably would fit this system because Tyler Marsh like to shoot threes all day. She probably could come in and just shoot some threes. You saw something Miller dealing with an injury. If Miller dealing with an injury, don't play then. What's up, Paper Sack Brown? Thanks for the super chat, the 1999 super chat. We were right about Leash. I already know, Paper Sack. I told everybody, Leash, man, Leash should have won Player of the Month. She been balling. She been balling. Wonder how she doing with the aces. I mean, Jewell Lloyd, to me, I think she's fine with the aces because they're not counting on Jewell Lloyd to be a big part of the offense. I think Jewell Lloyd is trying to figure out a way how to navigate through this offense because they're trying to turn her into a standstill shooter. And it's not working. Well, people feel she's the dirtiest person in the game. Why? Dejanay's not a dirty player. Dejanay just plays real hard. She's not Alyssa Thomas. Yeah, I know. I saw that. They kept her out of practice. Okay, they kept her out of practice. I mean, look, we'll see what happens. Do I think she'll play? Yeah, I think she'll play. We'll see. Yeah, she won Player of the Month too. I told everybody, Paper Sack. But people say I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, bro, Leash been balling. Leash balled out against the Fever twice. I mean, she balled out against the Spark. She balled out against the Storm. Man, she's been putting up a clinic. You got to give Leisha respect. See, people don't want to give players respect because they don't know these players. See, everybody forget Alicia Gray can ball. Alicia Gray been balling since she was at North Carolina. And then she transferred to South Carolina. Like Alicia's always been that hooper, but nobody wants to give her credit because, she's country. She's all shucks type of smile. They don't know how to they don't know how to take that on. If she poked CC in the eye, how did she poke CC in the eye on purpose when she was going for the ball? How? I mean, look, CC, leave the WNBA. If you can't take the physicality, just go play overseas. I want her to leave. I'm going to start a campaign this week. CC, leave. Go to Europe. Don't come back. Don't come back. Stay in Europe. Stay in Europe. Stay over there. Now, the coach cursing at Jewell Lloyd because they cursed at you because they didn't respect Jewell Lloyd. We know that. CC poked her back in the same game. Well, then, yeah, they're not going to tell you that. Nah, CC don't need to stay. CC can leave. I want CC gone. I don't want her to come back. Her and her fans can go together and don't come back. Go play overseas. Dejanay's not going to get suspended. For what? They upgraded it to a flagrant foul. Then they rescinded 2 of the flagrant fouls because it wasn't a flagrant foul. The play against Skylar Diggins, I watched that game. Dejanay was going for the ball and just so happened to bump into Skylar. Wasn't a dirty play. Like, I think a lot of people haven't played basketball. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm a football player. When I see y'all crying about this CC shit, I be literally laughing like a lot of y'all punks did not play physical sports. I could tell y'all didn't play physical sports because y'all think everybody trying to target her. No, the game is physical. The women's game has been physical since its inception. She better be lucky this ain't 10 years ago. Because if this was 10 years ago, Cece would have quit. She wouldn't have played no more. Because it was way physical back then and now. It was way physical in the 2000s, the 2000 teens. It was way physical. Jared, she's not getting suspended. I told you she's not getting suspended. If Dejanay was going to get suspended, she'd have got suspended already. She's not getting suspended because they rescinded 2 of her flagrants. Did you not hear what I said, Jared? They rescinded 2 of her flagrants. They rescinded 2 of her flagrants. No, she's not getting suspended. You have to get a certain amount of flagrant fouls and techs to get suspended. They rescinded 2 of them. So what are we talking about? Right, exactly, paper sack. We know that. Like, I don't know what people talking about. CC soft. CC just soft as hell. Like, her body is weak as hell. Like, you barely touch her. She's flopping and falling all over the court. It's like, stop. Jared, they're not going to suspend her. Why would they suspend her? The W is logical. The problem with the W is they're too reactionary. The problem with the W is they don't want to do real investigations. They don't want to hire no outer party, a third party to do investigations because they don't want to spend no money. She's not getting suspended. I'm sticking by it. She's not getting suspended. If Dejanay gets suspended, then the league is in trouble. She has a right to go and file a claim against the league, but she's not getting suspended. Just like Dejanay said, 2 of her flagrants got rescinded. She's not going nowhere. I don't know why you keep talking this suspended. Listen, the internet is this much of people in the real world. People on the internet, this is how much they really they value them in the real world. They're like this. Nobody trying to listen to that shit. Because when she hit CC last year, she ain't get suspended. She hit CC last year. So what are we talking about? What's up, Ms. D? Yeah, but she ain't finna be suspended. That's who they need to start, Seegers. Yeah, they want to make her the villain. They want to make all the black women villains, but make all the white girls angels. It's like, it's the dumbest thing. And like I said, when are they going to move on from this 1960s, 1940s, or 50s way of marketing? They're still marketing the game and like they're marketing, they're trying to market the sport like the 1940s or 50s. They are going to keep Ari. I think they signed Ari to a hardship contract for the rest of the year. Jared, I know I'm right. I'm right. It ain't no hope. I'm right. I'm right, Jared. Don't worry about it. I'm right. Dejanay is going to be playing in the next game, and the game after that, and the game after that. I know I'm right. I'm very right. So I know I'm right. She ain't finna get suspended. Be trying to tell them, Cheyenne. They don't want to listen, though. They don't want to listen to them. Is she a dirty player? No, she's not a dirty player. Why? What has made Dejanay a dirty player? Like, people calling her dirty. What is she dirty for? Because she fouled Cece? She's not a dirty player. Sophie Cunningham is dirty. Yes, Miss D. Let's talk about it. Sophie Cunningham is probably the dirtiest player in the game, but they don't say nothing about her. Man, Juice, CC fans can go suck a pickle. CC fans can go suck a pickle and choke. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear they weak ass, man. CC fans so weak. CC fans the type when you touch them, they like, tell me where it hurts. Tell me where it hurts, baby. It hurts right here. It hurts. It's that's CC fans. CC fans be crying when you touch them and shit. CC fans are so soft. They like the softest fan base in the world. They soft as hell. They cry about everything. I've never seen a fan base cry so much about nothing. They cry about nothing. Right. Yeah, exactly. What's up, James of Flatbush? Got you, got you. Be safe over there, man. Be safe. She can make that team if they win. They got to get into the playoffs, Skull Brain. Man, I don't know, Paper Sack Brown. I have no idea. I've stopped trying to figure it out. Set screens, man. She dirty on defense. She dirty when she go for a rebound. She just a dirty player, dog. Yes, I am. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But now Lee Yuru is asking to leave. Where do you all in the chat think Lee Yuru will go play at? Like, where will Lee Yuru fit? Because I'm having a hard time putting her on the team. Um, Dantes, Camilla, and others, they're going overseas at the end of June, early July. So they're going to play in like, I think 4-5 games. Now, Seattle's becoming Gabby's team. You said Vegas need to get her or Minnie. Yeah. China, that's where she be. Yeah, that's what I said too, Skullbrain and James of Flatbush. Vegas. Vegas still got Megan Gustafson hurt. They got Kitley and Stokes. So you would bring her on the team. Okay, let's say she come to Vegas. Who are you trading over there from Vegas? So we saying Vegas? That's crazy. You said KB and Nye? You would get rid of their best shooter off the bench? She said China's more realistic. I would trade Stokes. You would trade Stokes? Okay. His boy said Jewell. Yeah. I wish, Paper Sack. I wish. Yeah, she is Skull Brain. That's what I said. Like, she's useless. Like, she's very soft. She's very soft. What's up, Henry, man? F you two. We out on bail. F you two. We are out on bail. We back, Henry. We back, man. We back. No, the Fever signed Sophie Cunningham because of optics, because she looks like a pretty white girl. Had nothing to do with her play. He said Jewell Lloyd's the softest player of all time. Damn, not the softest. So what else do we got? Rickea Jackson. Rickea Jackson basically came out and said that with the basketball in her tummy, saying it's a girl. She talked about the fake rumors, the fake drama stuff. That wasn't her friend. People just run off at the mouth. But do y'all think Rickea Jackson is gonna last in LA? Do y'all think that she's gonna last? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Jewel. Yeah, I agree. Not with Plum taking up all the shots. Yeah, you're right. Plum ain't never seen a shot that she won't take. Yeah, she don't fit the system. Listen, she don't fit the system. That system is for 3-point shooting. Rickea is a elbow or a corner shooter in the mid range. In the mid range. In the mid range, y'all. In the mid range, right? In the mid range, you know, she struggles. I mean, not struggle. She does well. She does well in the mid range. She does well in the mid range, but the problem is she has a hard time just shooting the three all day. Kelsey Plum may be the reason end up leaving. Who, Jabbar? You think Rickea leaves because of Kelsey Plum? Dana could take Jewel's spot. Yeah, I agree. Look, Dana has been balling, but I would put if I'm gonna put Jewell on the bench, I'm going with Tiffany Mitchell. He said not enough ball to go around with Plum, right? Is there a consideration of moving Rickea? Possibly. I mean, look, Rickea, man, ain't help. She ain't happy. Rickea ain't happy, man. She ain't happy. That's what's been said, but she came out and said she fine. And if you look at the press conference, I mean, not the press conference, but the interview in practice, she didn't look too happy. Yeah. Look, do y'all know why Kelsey Plum ain't on the Aces? Because she was upset about her shots. See, let me tell y'all the truth. Kelsey Plum, let me tell y'all the truth. Kelsey Plum was upset because she had to take lesser shots because Chelsea came back. She felt like even though Chelsea's back, I'm still gonna shoot my shots. It's like whoa, 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 whoa. I done told you, boy. I must hold you, boy. I know what it take to be a rider. I'll fold you, boy. Let me stop. I'm playing. Look, she got mad because look, she wanted to shoot. She wanted to shoot. But her and Odyssey Sims, man, they had that talk. Yeah, Azare too, Miss D. Azare can shoot. Yeah, she didn't. And that was a problem because they froze J.O. out that offense. J.O. got froze out that offense. Yeah, that's what she does. Kid missed a couple games, so she not gonna be used to what's been going on. Then start crying when the coach benched because he got a system without her. Yeah, look, Rickea had a concussion. Then they came out and said, "Oh, she got personal reasons." I'm like, personal reasons? Personal reasons for what? Then that's when people was like, oh, she prego. And she had to debunk it. But the one thing Rickea didn't do, Rickea really didn't debunk the rumors about her and the coach or the organization. Man, the Sky need to figure out who team it is. That's what they need to figure out. Who team it is. Who team is it? That's what they need to figure out. Who team is the Sky? What direction is the Sky going in? What have the Sky done to show you they'll make the playoffs? Like, what are the Sky showing you? Angel Reese has been being used as a screener, a passer, rebounder. Sometimes she gets the ball thrown her way, then she doesn't. No, Plum wants 25 shots a night with Rickea with 7 to work with. Yeah, exactly, Henry. She finna get, hey, look, she might, because look, where in this offense does Rickea fit? See, I kept asking people, where does Rickea fit? Sarah Ashley Barker has really been playing a lot, playing in Rickea's spot. Odyssey Sims and Kelsey Plum are jacking up the most shots. They're jacking up the most shots. Right? They jack up the most shots. You say you and Foolane disagree. I don't like Plum's game. I like Plum's game when it's under control. When you know how to put a leash on her. But if you just allow Plum to have the green light and to shoot all day and night, yeah, you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like it at all. So that's her college coach, Danielle. So Lynn Roberts coached Kelsey Plum in college. Is that what you're saying? Because I thought she coached at Washington before. I thought she coached against Kelsey Plum. Because remember, Lynn Roberts coached at Utah. And Kelsey Plum used to torch her team all the time because Kelsey played in Washington. So I don't think that's Kelsey's coach. It don't seem like his Angel team. Playing her like a small forward. He ain't playing her like no small forward. Yeah, J.O. not happy with this function, but J.O. not happy when she don't get the damn ball. That's her issue. Yeah, we're going to see what they do, but don't be surprised if the Fever win by 5. The man that's there, what man? Yeah, but that don't mean she's playing the small forward. Mike Neighbors, who's that? Is that the assistant coach? Is that the assistant coach, Danielle? I'm just trying to ask because I don't know. I don't really care about the LA Sparks. So that's why I'm asking questions. So Mike Neighbors, the assistant coach. Okay. Was Mike Neighbors. Okay, that's the assistant coach. Oh, okay. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. So Mike Neighbors on the coaching staff. Ding, 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 ding. Exactly, Jabari. They only look at Angel Reese as a ticket seller. That's all they do. They look at Angel Reese as a ticket seller. That's it. She's a ticket seller. That's what she is. Ticket seller. She a ticket seller. That's all they see her as. They see her as a ticket seller. Hey, you appreciate it, James. Thanks for that. What drama did she bring to the Aces? I don't know, Skullbrain. I didn't see anything about the Aces, but what did you hear about the Aces? What did Jewell Lloyd bring there? Very intrigued to hear that. Oh, really? So you think he's going to replace Lynn Roberts? So Lynn Roberts just have this year unless she does well? Hey, Waterfall, appreciate it. It's FU2. We are out on bail. Yeah, we finna run that. Okay, paper sack. So you telling me in my Denzel voice. So you telling me if Becca get more minutes, we win. Is that what you're telling me, son? Is that what you're telling me, son? So if she get more minutes, we win. Why'd I always get called a CC hater? I don't know. Do you hate CC? Exactly, Waterfall. Jet P never wanted Angel. Teaspoon wanted Angel Reese. It was Teaspoon vision on how to utilize Cadosa and Reese. Yep, agreed. Got you, paper sack. Got you. Let's hope. Let's hope that he's watching this stream. Okay, got you, James. So why did they stink, James? Was it because they couldn't they kept shooting too many threes? Okay, so if you don't hate CC, then who cares what another person say? People always say I hate CC, and I don't. So I don't care what people say. I don't care what people say. If you don't hate, then who cares what others say? So that's all I'm saying. So what are we really doing? So y'all get accused of hating? Oh, you in Foolland? Foolland ain't saying nothing wrong. I mean, he told the truth about CC. Okay, got you, James. Appreciate it, James. Thanks for that info. That's right, Scrub. F that jail time YouTube it. You already know. You already know. F it. What up, Montrese? Okay, paper sack. Oh, word. So Waterfall. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that he wants to build around Sifka? Do you think he's trying to build around Sifka, Waterfall? Jabari, that's what's funny. No, the CC Mafia didn't come from me. It probably was Chicago Sky. Because it was a Chicago Sky video they said I was hating on somebody on. Comparisons to Swoop. Who the hell comparing CC to Swoops? We need to take their basketball card now. I need their basketball card ASAP. No Rocky. I'm taking your basketball card. Okay, so he wants to build around Cardoso and Sivka. Okay. So what is he going to do with Angel Reese? Is he going to trade her? Or is he going to let her walk? Or what is he going to do? Is he going to bench her? What do you think? Yeah, Jeff snitched on me. Probably did. Because I was talking about his lame ass ain't know how to build a team. He still don't know how to build a team. F you two, we out on bail. F you two, we out on bail. Oh man, yeah, they mad. I put them on expos. Put them on expos. Had to do it. They gonna find a way to give me another strike. So what are they gonna do with Angel Waterfall? You think they're gonna bench her and move her? Oh, we already know that, Jared Thomas. Yeah. No, Cheyenne wasn't even critiquing a basketball player. I was critiquing a sorry ass front office and coaching staff. Oh gosh, I hope he don't think he Jerry Jones. If he think he Jerry Jones, he needs to quit now because Jerry Jones has been destroying Dallas. Man, the Dallas coach need to be let go. Jet P trying to string Reese along because the management needs her to bring in money for the organization. Got you. Got you. Got you. Jerry Jones, a marketing genius. Yeah, he's good at marketing. He ain't good at building a team, though. Yeah, all the time they do. Yep. I don't know why. Yeah, that's true. So, so when do y'all think CC gonna come back? Man, Malung ain't gonna dunk until later in the season. Yes, Jacquel Jones is the second best player on the planet. Yes, I believe she's better than Breonna Stewart in that offense. Well, what's the point of talking about him? An 18-minute blooper reel. Oh yeah, I know he hate her. Everybody do. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people hate. Comeback versus Sky. I could see it. That's what I said. Kia Nurse got the ultimate green light. Yeah, exactly, Waterfall. Agreed. So Waterfall. So you think they trade Angel, or do you think Angel leaves on her own accord and go to New York? You think she'll go to New York? What you think? But the Seattle Storm, man, they gotta get their stuff together. Y'all can't keep having all these damn what do you call them? These investigations. Soon they're gonna be looking to see if you sell that stuff. Because y'all always telling, hey, I need some. Like, what are we doing? Yeah, but you don't have to bring it up, Jared. We don't need to hear about it. You think so, James? We'll see. He said, I'm for that. Angels going to the wings of liberty. Whoa, okay. Okay. I would like her to see her with the wings and Paige Beckers. That'll be dope. Right, right. That's how Seattle feel. Seattle getting tired of people tearing them down and nobody saying nothing about Jewell. If I flip Asia Wilson and Nafisa, if Asia was in Minnesota, they would be even better. They'll be more dangerous to me. If you put Nafisa on the Aces, it's gonna put a lot of pressure on Stokes, Jo, and Chelsea. And no, both teams don't play exactly the same. They don't. Um, we'll see. Right, exactly, James. Okay, you're saying they're moving differently. Is that a good thing, Waterfall, or is that a bad thing how they moving? Because I've been seeing it too. Do you think it's good or bad? the way they're moving. Okay, good thing. Okay. So do you think she makes a move this year or next year? What's up, Shirley? Dana take Jewel's spot. No, I want Dana to come off the bench. Jewel will be good coming off the bench. That's what I would do. Dana take just, yeah. Oh, you're saying move coming soon. Okay. So out of Chicago, is it a move to take her out of Chicago? Okay, got you, Waterfall. Got you. So you think they would let her go to Dallas for Enrique? Right. Right. Okay, let's say hypothetically speaking, let's say Angel said I want out, right? What would you give up if you're Dallas, and what would you give up if you're New York? Yeah, I feel her. Yeah, I don't see it either, Juice, but we'll see. She said, "Hell no, hell no fever." All right, I'm finna drop the link on Waterfall. There you go. Man, if they do that paper sack, they gonna go crazy. The angel blessed like that, I agree. Mm. What's up, Waterfall? What's up, Waterfall?
What's up?
Chilling. Out on bail. out on bail.
I'm about to crash out and you popped up because I just finished watching Fulon video and he was talking about Cheryl Swoop. So it's two cats who must have tried to compare CC to Cheryl Swoop.
Man, they need a basketball card taken right now.
Yeah, Fulon. He destroyed her, man. But yeah, that Angel Reese situation. I'm gonna tell you what I've been checking out, and I haven't been watching a lot. of kind of catch a little bit of it.
Yeah, what you seen?
Okay, you remember that fever, that contact between Angel and CC?
Right.
Jenny came to when they next day practice. Jenny was there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I saw Angel talking. I said, okay. Right before she started talking to people, she was standing with the news conference. And I saw Angel speaking. I said, if that's her manager and not Jeff P, they getting ready to start moving in a different direction. They getting ready to shut a lot of this stuff down that was going on last year.
Mm-hmm.
All this unnecessary, extra media hype. Right. And if you go back and look at that clip, you'll see Jenny, and then you see Jeff P coming. That's the first time I seen Jeff P was nervous. And I don't know who was saying, because they asked and it was a dude, I don't know if that was a lawyer or who was saying next question. But that wasn't Chicago Sky. They not that bright. No,
Jeff that guy there that was saying next question was he basically was set up to divert questions if they're like the same or trying to get to something. So that's why he was there. He was hired from the Chicago to do that or something.
Okay, so Angel people told him because Jeff P wasn't gonna do it. They were gonna leave it up to Angel. But Angel people are beginning to move in a different direction. They're gonna have to show Sky how to handle her. Because if you leave it up to Jeff P, it'll be the same mess from last year. Now, this is my observation. Remember, we talked about Jeff P last year and this year. Now people are beginning to see how Jeff P moves. He's a snake. Swoops told you that. When he hired Tyler Marsh, I want to see how many people did he interview. I don't think he interviewed anybody but Tyler Marsh because Reese fan base had kicked out Tyler Marsh's name. Talking about, he'd be good. He'd be good to replace Teaspoon. But it was the same. It was the same credential as Teaspoon.
Right.
When he said he was gonna bring in somebody with experience, and didn't do that. Then he stopped Teaspoon. Tyler Marsh couldn't even mention anything about Kennedy. That should have told people right there. Tyler Marsh's hands is tied behind his back. He don't have freedom. He don't have any freedom. And if you look at his assistants when they coaching, everybody look like they can't say anything. Tyler Jeff P told people how they gonna move and when they gonna move. And it's a mess. It's a hot ass mess. And the only reason why Wade came down and had to say something, he the only one with basketball knowledge. He's an investor. An investor is different than an owner. When you invest in something, you're not trying to run it.
Right.
You're not really trying to hope you're not really trying to go down there and give advice. That's what the owner and the manager are supposed to do. But
right.
If you look at Dallas Mavericks CEO, the owner of that team, and look at Chicago owner,
Oh yeah.
they move two totally different ways.
Right.
Dallas owner, he said it right in draft. I think the people that were picked number 12 and 14, he said it right on national television. Oh, they got a spot because those spots are open. They're gonna make the team. He didn't mention no words. Oh, I don't know. I think I don't know. No, he said exactly what he's gonna say. But Jeff P wanted Camilla. He didn't want Angel. He was pissed that he got Angel, and he was pissed that Teaspoon brought on Kennedy. He was gonna let Kennedy do the training, but because the team was so bad, you needed Kennedy. You had to play Kennedy. Because Jeff P was the one telling Dana and everything. He was keeping the mess going. Tell them they didn't have to listen to Teaspoon. They didn't have to do this. It's sitting back. Everything Anna Costable said was, man, that comment didn't come from Jeff. That was all in the comment section. And then Julia Poe this year, she had to throw Angel under the bus because somebody slapped her hand like they took your channel, you believe? Because Julia Poe said it was a cheap Sky. She broke down the Sky organization, talk about how they didn't know how to run it, how bad it been, da. And when that came out, the next thing I know, Julie Poe talking about now is Angel Reese why they losing. I said, damn, somebody talked to somebody big in the Chicago Tribune and got her hand slapped. Because that wasn't her true analogy of the sky. And I don't know if you guys get to see that documentary or that it was about the sky. It started with the Chicago Cubs and the Bears, and they were talking about all the Chicago teams. Is it management? Why they can't win? They put them all on highlights. The whole city. What's up with these teams in Chicago? Chicago owner came in back in the day. They need somebody else to come in that had money. Like the Aces. You see how New York got bought out. You see the difference in the management, the way it's run. The people are happy. This manager don't want to say anything because he want to use Jeff P. Don't have to pay Jeff P. a lot. He don't have to pay the rest of them a lot. And he's just sitting back trying to collect a check. And it's hurting Angel. And Angel was getting tired of losing. She really want to be there. She really don't want to go. But at a certain point in time, she hearing people saying trade. She's listening to people. She's in that uncomfortable situation right now. How long I'm gonna stay in Chicago if they don't make some moves? Because Jeff is, when you guys did that who Jeff should pick, Jeff doesn't like to be told what to do. I kept checking, and ESP kept having this different list, and you guys were saying this list, Jeff had this list, and I'm like, Jeff, what are you doing? What are you doing? Jeff don't want to be told, and he wasn't gonna let you black people tell him what to do. So that's what he draft. Who would have drafted that? Nobody, because you see what the rest of the people, y'all kept saying what? Get Citron. Because she's multiple. You were sold on Citron. Look what Citron doing. Kiki.
Because I know basketball. I done seen Citron is something like everyone keep trying to tell me what Hannah Hidalgo was the best scorer on the team. She wasn't the
Exactly.
best player. She was the best scorer. Olivia Miles was the best facilitator on the team.
Exactly.
But the best player was Citron because Citron did everything. She defended, she passed, and she scored, and she shoot.
Right. Exactly. And that's what you kept saying. And you know, everybody kept, I just read an article maybe a week or two ago about Citron doing the same thing. She was the best player. That's what they was talking about. She was the best player on the team. And she
Yep,
was. You
she
know,
was.
and she could defend, and you notice the Sky needed a defender. Jeff P
Mm-hmm.
was not going to do it. He wants to build that team around Cardoso.
Right.
Just because you draft number 3, you know how it goes, HD. You could draft somebody high. How many busts have we had? We have the NBA and WNBA that came out high. That's supposed to be, you know, make a difference. It didn't. You know, and I'm gonna tell you this. This is my opinion. I'm gonna say theory, but this is my opinion. I doubt if I'm wrong. Uh, Angel Reese, once she did that hand gesture on her championship night and her day changed, that changed the outlook for WNBA because they were gonna push CC and they didn't have anybody else to compete with her.
Mm-hmm.
Angel Reese now became a competition. Okay. Uh, so now they had to figure out what they're gonna do with Angel Reese. So all of a sudden, this is the first way they try to sabotage Angel Reese.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, she went number 2. She actually supposed to win number 2, and
Mm-hmm.
they start saying, "Oh, she can't shoot." No, is her rebound going to translate? Uh, we know she can rebound, but what about her other skills? Is she going to score? Okay, that was the
Mm-hmm.
sabotage. Can she score? Angel Reese has been a double double queen since she was a double double princess. That don't even make sense. She been double double all her life. You know, there's a game her and Flajay was playing where one Flajay say, hey, she was, you know, with the little paper on their forehead and you got to guess it. And, you know, one for before, one for, Angel had one on the head and, she had to guess and Flajay said, what do they call you? And she said, oh, double double queen. Man, they knew she could shoot. You know, Angel normally in double figures. She normally have about a 20-something game. She had a couple of them that she scored 36, I think 36, 33, couple in 30. But most of the time she gonna get you a little 20 in rebounds, 2015 or 2020 plus, or it all depends on who they playing and who she has.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna get you some you know points and some rebounds.
Right.
You know, but they needed to try to acquire Downs. So you Jeff P acquire her, but he don't want to utilize her. So he got to Teaspoon. The Teaspoon wasn't supposed to get fired her first year, but because Teaspoon was Angel protector, Teaspoon wouldn't play Angel the way Jeff P wanted to play. See, he didn't want Angel starting, but the way everything God is good, the way everything just happened, definitely allow Angel to start. E Will out,
Mm-hmm.
Cadosa out. Who else you gonna put up? Next man up. So when you put out, you know, Angel gonna play to her fullest. So now she started shining on the largest stage. So that's pissing Jeff P off. You know, she her endorsements, all that sponsorship. They do not want to acknowledge Angel for being, to me, the next generational talent player. I know people say CC. I just don't feel it because she stole Jackie Styles. She stole Jackie Styles' identity. How can I call you the next generation player when I've seen the player already? Two, it's actually 2 or 3 of them. I seen them already. How can I call you that when I already seen it? Does that make sense to people in the chat room? Or you? How can I call you the next generation and that person already came? You know, stop it. Y'all bring more and more, but you ain't bring Jackie Styles and say, hey, look, this is who she patterned her game after. She even like, what's his name? Pete. Jackie Styles said that.
Mm-hmm. That's
How the hell you gonna like him to say everything is the 1,000 shots? Everything she taken was from Jackie Styles. So how you gonna be a next generational player when you taking somebody else's style? Now, I'm like Cheryl Swoop. Cheryl ain't said no, I'm not buying it. That's why Cheryl.
If Jackie Styles didn't get injured so much, I think the Portland Fire team would have stayed in existence.
Yes, she's sick. Yeah, she's sick. She's sick. I want to say, I'm trying to think if they closed for money. It was something else. And she was trying to make a comeback. She was trying about making a comeback. But whether she got injured or not, that's somebody else's identity. I can't go around and want to be pumped up as the next generational player when I taking somebody's identity.
Yep.
You know, that don't make sense. I took your identity. That's called identity theft. Don't they lock people up for that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You completely stole that woman identity.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she the one had crowds outside high school waiting on her to play. That's how we came about seeing her on the news. You know,
That's
I mean,
crazy.
come on.
Yep.
But
I
you
agree.
know, but Jeff is going to run this team in the ground. They need to go get that New York coach and tell him, hey, look, we're going to pay you so much now. And as the league grows, we're going to start kicking in big money. Because they got to change it around.
Yeah, they do.
Because
Sand expensive.
yeah, kind of like when they did when the WNBA first kicked off, they had a lot of college coaches, but they knew how to coach.
Mm-hmm.
And then it went over to potential Hall of Famers. Well, not potential, they're gonna be Hall of Famers, NBA players. You know, so they can go back and try to get some, you know, Hall of Famers. Because I know if Kobe was around, he probably would be taking over one of these teams and coaching them and everything, you know. But yeah, the people they are putting in place now, they just trying to whitewash it. All GFP was trying to do was quiet down Chicago Sky fans. Say, hey, I'm gonna give you Tyler Marsh, and I'm gonna do this. I mean, the team. Jeff can't even come out and say he rebuilding. He can't even use the word rebuild. He don't want to use rebuild. And I don't care if people say retool, reload, whatever. It's still rebuild.
Yeah, he's not gonna say nothing about it.
He cannot say it. So he comes in and he's trying to throw these pieces together because nobody wants to come to Chicago.
Right.
We all heard Gavin Williams say, hey, look, nah, I'll tell you about it later. But no, I don't want to come back.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody with good talent wants to be in Chicago. Look at Kai. Kai didn't want to come back. She didn't want to come back. Even with the potential of you building a facility, Kai, she's not even interested in it. You know, they have messed that team up. Eventually, the Sky's gonna end up doing like the Sun. Because you know, the Sun, at least they were honest and said they weren't gonna build a facility. Then after everybody left, they looked into it. And I think, you know, the price is going, they gave a figure. how much it's gonna cost to build a facility. And I don't think they want to build it. And they did Diamond Shield. They did her wrong. They used her to sell out the tickets. Then you waive her. They waived 3 people, and there was a cat in Connecticut talking about it because he was pissed. He said the GM brought in another Yukon Husky for waiving those 3 ladies so she could get her on the team. But the Suns up for sale. They trying to sell them. Chicago needs to sell. They need to sell because you're gonna get this facility. And then once you get this facility, and see, next year is gonna be the big test. If you can't even get some people to come to you next year, or Jeff don't know how to pick, because I'm quite sure these are not the people draft choice Tyler Marsh wanted.
Yeah.
That's why
And
they don't
that's
have
because Indiana and New York are both building facilities, so yeah, it's gonna be a big test.
Yeah, everybody building facilities. That's what I say. Didn't you see everybody leaves the Connecticut Sun? Lack of facility. These players are not taking that stuff what they used to take.
Whatever rec center the Connect is practicing out of, they have to like curtain off half of it for yoga classes and birthday parties.
Right. They don't have a facility. That's why their players left them. Bottom line, no facility, players walked. Their contract was up and they looked for a new home. They weren't coming back. They were not coming back. They all left. All the starters left.
Yeah.
So you got who you was able to get.
Doing Phoenix right now. Finally got
You said
somebody
what?
those shoulders. AT
Who?
and joining Phoenix. Yeah, she finally got somebody to massage those shoulders.
Right.
Right. Yeah, that's what they looking for. They looking for a facility. The team that's leading in technology and how to treat a player is Las Vegas. Las Vegas used to be #1 out there. Now the Liberty is joining. I'm looking at the Lynx. I get things from the Lynx all the time. Lynx is now second in social media. See, a lot of people keep hollering for the WNBA to put them out there. You got to put your own team out there. I can tell you what the Aces are doing, and I'm not even in Vegas. I can tell you what Minnesota players and what they're doing. I'm not even in Minnesota. You gotta give the WNBA team owners is going to have to start spending money, just like the Dallas Wings. I think it's the Wings, and I want to say the Fever. I'm trying to think of another team. They made deals with local television stations to carry their teams. So on game night, they on television because everybody doesn't have the internet, and the internet is not accessible to everyone. But that airway on the television is, and that's how they drove up ratings when they first started. It was on ABC.
Over here in New York,
HD,
over the place.
And like you said, HD, when you put out the Celtics and you put out the Lakers, it didn't matter who they played against. That other person got exposure. That's how Barkley blew up.
You
know
what you were saying, James?
Over here in New York, they got Ellie the Elephant all over the place.
Yeah, I like Ellie. Ellie, that woman is smart. New York is pumping up, and she done made several deals. So she got endorsements. She get paid more than that mascot. Trust and believe. She's getting paid well. She got a lot of endorsements.
What's up, AJ?
What up? They freed you? You free?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's FU2. We out on bail.
we got it back in blood.
Yeah, we out on bail, man. FU2, we out on bail. That's the hashtag, man.
bro, I'm still in the airport. I just touched down in Cali. I was like, wait, the bro is free? I gotta
Yep.
hop on.
Yep.
Welcome back to society.
I'm telling you, bro. Shoot, it's been hard, man.
Man,
Shoot.
I'll tap in with you tomorrow, bro. I was just saying, free the bro. He
Yeah, I
out.
wake up one day, I
All
don't
right.
see no more HD. I'm like, dang.
I appreciate it, AJ. Be
Yes,
safe,
sir,
man.
man.
Yeah. But yeah, the thing here is that, okay, this is my thing. My thing is, I'm gonna be real. I think Jeff P was sold a bill of goods by Vandersloot. And Vandersloot, this is my opinion. I think Vandersloot got in, she finagled them. Ariel Atkins had to say F this offense, because if I don't do what I do, we're gonna either lose or I'm not even gonna be able to get my buckets. And she had to prove this offense to me is not helping Miller or Angel. I don't think he's trying to build around Miller. I'm just being real. I don't think he's trying to build around either of them. I just think what Jeff did was he's focused on trying to get to 2026. That's why they're trying to get that facility up. That's why they're trying to get all that up. He's banking on Sifka coming over, because after the season is only going to be, I think, 5 to 6 players that are only get on like, that's going to be your guaranteed contracts, which are your sophomores, which are I'm about to say Kiki, but Miller and Angel. Then you got Koulibaly still, who's basically injured on that. She's on the stash player or whatever, and then you got
HVL.
yeah, HVL. Appreciate it, James. You got HVL and you got Maddie.
Maddie, yeah.
So I think the thing was I believe this, and this is all allegedly and just my opinion. I think that Tanisha Wright was supposed to be the coach. I don't think Tyler Marsh was supposed to be the coach, because Rob told me about this. Rob said this when we were on the show on Sunday. That I think it was last Sunday. He said that, it's Tanisha Wright, he really wanted her, but he hired Tyler Marsh because Tanisha Wright was just so bad in Atlanta for like 3 to 5 years. They had to they couldn't hire her right away. And I think those other women that they chose was to, I guess, basically help out, but they're being underutilized. He's not paying attention to them. He's just talking to Tanisha Wright. And then he's starring like the way that their offense and defense is being ran is like so trash, and their offense is so bad. It's like you have a bad head. It's like you have a headache watching this offense. Like, this offense is terrible. And to me, this offense is missing a wing that can actually stretch the floor. Like, if we had a wing that can consistently stretch the floor, which I believe is going to be Sifka. I think Sifka is going to be the wing. Angel's going to be the 4. Miller's going to be the 5. They're banking on having to get to the playoffs this year because they want to sign Ariel back. I think they got an under the table deal with Ariel. And they're going to try to sign her back first, and then I think they're going to go for what's out there. So I don't think he's building around both of them. I don't even think I don't think so. But because look, if you're building around Camilla, right? Just think about it. You would have gotten some way better wings.
Right.
You would have got some way better wings, and not only that, you would have actually took the time to pick a coach. I think Jeff P was so hell bent on, okay, I gotta get a coach, because you just got rid of Teaspoon, you just got rid of Kennedy. So now he's scrambling. He's like, damn, how I'm gonna sell this to the fans? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't sell a bill of goods. Now you could fool Chicago fans, because I've had a love-hate relationship with Chicago fans since like the Jordan days and Bulls days. So it's easy to finagle those fans because a lot of fans are casuals. So now that you brought Tyler Marsh in, then you brought the black women, right? You got the black women in there. You got one with the dreads, even though they're not teaspoon dreads, but they're dreads. And then you got the other women there. It's more about optics. It had nothing to do with, oh, I'm going to build this and that. And then they're very reactionary because after that Indiana game, after we exposed them, Jeff Pete started coming out and helping the players shoot around. He started being there trying to take the pressure off of Angel being attacked because he saw my videos. He saw other people's videos like this is a bad look. Nobody's going to come to Chicago if your player, Angel Reese, is being treated like dog shit and you're not doing anything to prevent it. Y'all haven't stepped up to the plate. And I think that's what happened. I think that's what happened. I don't think this had anything to do with, oh, I'm going to build around Miller and everything, because I think this was all about Vanderloot's swan song. That's what it is. It's her swan song. Because look, dude, because look at just look at the games. Vanderloot is almost at 200 some minutes, and it's only been like 5 games. That's insane. That's insane.
Is she slow? And compared to how the New York played, because you know she was playing, and although her mother was sick,
benched her because she's old.
Right. She got benched. She got benched because she's old and she can't defend. So Phoebus took her spot.
Yeah, she couldn't keep up.
She couldn't keep up. That's why they put Phoebus out there. Yeah, that's why they put Phoebus out there, and it was a blessing. It was a big blessing they had Phoebus.
Yeah, because before they put Phoebus in, they started running Hamilton because she kept getting burned on defense. Lady Hamilton had to step in and they would put her on that side.
Tay, stop it. They
Money.
Really think Stephanie White going to go to Chicago? No. Stephanie White was going to Indy. That thing with Indiana was done at the beginning of last year. She was already going to Indiana at the end of the season. That was already a done deal, Tay.
Done deal.
That was a done deal. Right.
She decided.
If Tay was right though, Chicago would be her second choice, but her first choice was
Stephanie White, bruh. It was no choices. Stephanie White was going to Indiana. Dog, I got people I talked to outside of YouTube. Stephanie White was going to Indiana at the beginning of last year.
Yeah.
She was going. They put that BS report out there because it's just throwing people off so it don't look like tampering or something. That's why they did all of that. She wasn't going to no damn Chicago. No, she was always going back to Indiana because they wanted her with Cece from the beginning, and they were going to stack that team up already. I told everybody this last year before the season started. I predicted all this. I told everybody at the end of this season that Indiana's going to get to the playoffs. They possibly could get to the second round, maybe championship, depending on how the other teams are put together. So what's going to happen is at the end of the season, they're going to stack that team up. They're going to have, they're going to get one of these coaches, possibly a Stephanie White or somebody of that caliber to come over. And then they're going to go good. They're going to go and try to get a championship, and they're going to try to make CC an MVP. And I was right about all that. So I already knew what was going on. Like it's simple.
Stephanie White wanted to come back before they got CC.
Tay, I don't care what Jeff wanted to do. Stephanie White was going to Indiana. It didn't matter because a report came out saying that Indiana was always her choice. Yes, it was. She wasn't going to Chicago. Listen, Chicago. Jeff P didn't know what he was doing. He was scrambling for a coach. He really was trying to go after the girl who went to Golden State. That's who he was trying to go after, Nakasi.
Yeah.
But Nakasi was already had a deal in place to go to Golden State because of optics. Because it's a heavy, if you've been to San Francisco, it's a heavy Asian population. So he was trying to go after that. So then what he did was, okay, I'm finna go after Tyler now. So he got Tyler in there, and then he added all the women coaches for optics because he got rid of Teaspoon. Yeah.
Yeah. All this optics, you know, Stephanie White, when they got AB, and they kept saying they're gonna get CC, which everybody was kind of figuring out how you're gonna get CC depending on how AB played. Because they already had Mitchell. Christy Size, you remember we used to be under Stephanie.
Jeff wasn't going to listen. Jeff wasn't going to Jeff didn't even interview with Stephanie White. Stephanie White was going to Indiana from the get-go. Jeff didn't know who he wanted to coach. He wanted to try to get Nakasi, but she already had a thing done with Golden State. So then he went after Tyler Marsh. He really wanted to make Tanisha Wright the head coach. That's who he really wanted. But she had such a bad time in Atlanta, they would have crucified him if he hired Tanisha Wright right away. So he had to put Tyler Marsh there.
You remember he went and got Kurt Miller.
Huh?
Atlanta was trash.
They were trash last year because she didn't know what to do. She's been a terrible coach there. They ain't even trying to build the roster up last year. They was trying to get rid of her. They didn't think they were going to make the playoffs, but they made the playoffs. They was like, okay, we got swept. Good. Let's get rid of her. Exactly. So they was happy they got swept. So they got rid of her anyway.
Right. Yeah, because you remember Jeff went and got Kurt Miller. You remember he got Kurt Miller?
He wasn't looking at no Stephanie White. Stephanie White already was done. I know I got it. I know I got it. You can LMAO all you want to. I know I got it because I know what I'm talking about. That's why you on my page. Because I know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to tell you what's going on, but you don't want to hear. You think Jeff P is competent. See, you're thinking he's a competent GM. No, competent GMs would have gone after not Stephanie White. They would have went after somebody else. Stephanie White is overrated. She's not a great coach. She's not.
You remember Stephanie White?
And if you're a good GM, I'm not going after Stephanie White. That's stupid. Why would I go after somebody who's had probably one of the best teams the past 5 years and she keeps choking? Why would I go after her? Right. Like, that don't make no sense. Like, why would I go? That's like me going after Mike D'Antoni.
And Stephanie White didn't put that team together. That team was put together.
No, that was Kurt Miller's team. Right. Kurt Miller built that team. So why would I go after Stephanie White? And Stephanie White is not all that. I swear, bro, y'all get to basketball, women's ball, and y'all know everything. Stephanie White has been a terrible coach her whole career. She's had stacked teams. The thing Stephanie White's good at is she knows how to adjust defenses. She's good at calling different defensive schemes. She's a real good, she's a better assistant coach than she is a head coach.
Right.
So I mean, like, what are y'all talking about? I know about Stephanie White. Go look at Stephanie White at Vanderbilt. Go look at her resume. Look at her record. Look at what she did there at Vanderbilt. She was trash at Vanderbilt.
I'll tell you why she tried to be. She was going back to the Fever.
What'd you say, James? What'd you say, James?
Stephanie White was like, SEC ain't for me. I'm out of here.
Right, exactly, bro. She couldn't handle it. She was getting her ass whooped. What you said, what, Waterfall?
Yeah, because you know when she was over the Fever, she never could build a Fever. That's why they put that rule in there to keep the rookie from leaving. They
exactly.
Because under Stephanie White, every time the rookie contract out, they all left. The only person stayed was Kelsey Mitchell. Everybody else
Yep,
booked.
exactly. Everybody else left. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like Stephanie White is not a special coach. Like I don't Jeff that make me even madder if you're trying to go after Stephanie White. Like Stephanie White is terrible. Like her decisions down the stretch are bad. She doesn't know how to adjust well. She doesn't know how to put because listen, Alyssa Thomas was running that offense. It wasn't her.
It was Alyssa Thomas. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
everybody knew that.
Exactly. And if you notice right now, she listening more to the marijuana is beginning to start telling her certain things.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yep.
That's why DeWarner came out and said they're not a championship team. Once she got there, started looking at it, she called. This is not a championship team. She know what it needs and what it takes the players to get there. It's not. But like you said, for optics, it was looking good. So now they got to try to produce something because they traded people, they finagled, they trying to get CC this championship because Juju and these other classes are up on her ass. See, CC is going to be compared to these rookies that's coming in.
Right. Exactly. These rookie guards. Yep.
Yeah, there's gonna be a ton of guards coming in these next couple of years. A ton of guards. So you don't play defense.
That's
you only got 3. And these chicks are coming in 3-level shooters. These 3-level players. They can penetrate, they can guard, they got threes. So
you got listen, when Madison Booker and them girls come in the league, they finna be AZ Fudd. They gonna be destroying all these girls and these older vets. These vets ain't ready for that. These vets finna be like, I'm out. I can't do it. Watch.
Yeah, they're gonna be destroying people.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Like that's what I'm trying to tell people when we're doing Stars Hoop Central. I said it. I'm like, dog, Stephanie White is overrated. Like y'all, like she's never been that girl. Like she's never been. She's always had a team. Like every time they get to a big game, they lose, and they lose because of her. She don't know how to adjust.
Yep.
Defensively, she does well, but her defenses. They're good against the lower tier teams, like the Chicago Skies or the Fever at that time, or the Mercury or somebody. Like it's good against those teams from last year and before, but they're not good against the Lynx, the Liberty, or the Aces. Man, they gonna eat that up every time they play them. The Liberty gonna eat it up. The Liberty gonna be like, what? What is this? Man, move the ball. Because see, that's what messed Sandy up. Sandy gets 2 3-point happy. And then they finally realize, why are we shooting threes? These dummies can't defend us. And that's how they cut the lead down. Because they kept moving the ball and they kept attacking the lane. That's all you got to do to beat the Fever.
That's it. That's it.
They're not hard to beat.
Once New York exposed them, that's how the rest of the people play them. That's why their record is not that great.
Stephanie White from Indiana. Stephanie White, Indiana, played college for Purdue, won a national championship as a player for Purdue, called games in Big Ten, cried about going home to be close to family. Yep, exactly, Henry.
Yeah.
What's up, Prince, man? What's up, Prince? Prince, like, why I wake up to get a late night snack and this dude on YouTube? Listen, man, F YouTube, we out on bail. That's what it is, man. You know what time it is. We out on bail. He like, how I go get a snack and this dude on YouTube? What's going on? What up, Prince? Hey, Prince, that was a great show today. You and Key, dog. Y'all tore it up today, man. That was raw. I like that show.
That was a good one.
But yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, I'm trying to tell him, like, dog, Jeff P don't know what he doing. He didn't have no coach in mind. He wanted the Nakasi chick. He ain't care about no damn Stephanie White. What are you talking about? I know who he wanted.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
Exactly. He
he
didn't want
wanted her. He couldn't get her. So then he went after Marsh, and then he hired all them black women to show, we still love black women. You know, we love our black woman, even though we got rid of Teaspoon, threw her out.
He was trying to appease. He's trying to appease Angel.
Right.
But
Yeah.
Jeff doesn't like Angel. I think Angel got off the elevator. One time she saw Jeff and he was talking to the news media. He was talking to somebody and he said, Angel said she's messing with him. I'm Jeff's favorite person. Jeff talking about, sometime. No, Jeff, you don't like her. She was just messing with you because she know you don't like her.
What's
Jeff
up,
doesn't
Andre?
like Angel because she speaks her mind. She came in there. Angel should be the friend they build him around because they can get some players, but he's too stupid.
Jeff don't know. Jeff don't know what he doing, man. Jeff ain't built. Sluty came in here. Sluty came in here, sold him that bit of goods. He said, all right, we're going to put this team around Sluty. And then, because listen, the report came out, Sluty's not coming back unless they get an all-star. Everybody was laughing at it. Everybody was like, man, who the hell Sluty thinks she is? She like 40 years old or something, man. I said, look, man, when I saw this team being put together, I'm sorry. He building this team around Sluty. And then he was like, we gonna bring Ariel in because we didn't think about it was Ariel Atkins and stuff. And then we were like, okay, that's a good pick. And then when he went into the draft, we're thinking about, okay, you're finna draft to put around Angel and Miller, you know, because those are who you build your team around is Angel, Miller, and because you're not going to go with Ariel yet because you don't know if you're going to keep Ariel at the end of the season. You don't know if you're going to keep her. So you're going to build around Miller and Angel. This idiot here, he got Sivka because he's thinking about, okay, I'm going to grab Sivka because Sanaya Rivers got picked up. I think Sanaya Rivers is who we wanted. And when Sanaya Rivers got picked up, he didn't know what to do. So he said, okay, I'm just going to grab Sivka. And then I'm going to grab HVL because that's Angel's homegirl. And then she also got a fan base behind her because she's white too. And then I could go grab, and then this is how I knew he didn't know what he was doing. Jeff went and got Maddie. Why would you go get Maddie? Maddie don't fit the team that you already had established. She just don't fit. Like she doesn't. And then Koulibaly, then you go get Koulibaly, somebody who's hurt, who you stashed away, and you're not gonna play till next year. Like, man, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you, HD. Jeff had these people already selected. I seen it with my own eyes. They kept popping up like 2 weeks before the draft. On draft day, I pulled it up. It was the people that he picked. It was everybody that you guys did not say. I think HVL went in there. I knew HVL because I remember Angel tweeting it. So I knew when he got 11, he switched that. I said, that's HVL. The reason why HVL is there is because Angel needs company.
Yeah.
Period.
Well, yeah, because Angel because she needs somebody she can trust on the team. Yeah. And then he got Maddie. I think Jeff P wanted Maddie. Like, I think he likes Maddie's size. I think he just said, okay, she's over 6'1" and she could shoot threes. I don't think he had any plan for the team. He just wanted to get players who were either versatile or shoot the three ball. That's all he did. He didn't really do nothing like interesting.
He did.
Yeah, you don't know what he was doing. He didn't know what he was doing.
He didn't know what he was doing. He went
what he said, James?
I think he got mad because he's hoping that the Connecticut Sun will be so bad that their pick will go to Chicago and they'll end up in the lottery so that he'll pick up Olivia Miles.
Yeah, pick up Olivia Miles. That's what I'm thinking too. Like it makes sense. it makes sense, but I don't even know. I think he might go get another foreign player at that big because I don't trust him.
Olivia Miles gets selected as somebody else, then he'll pick up a foreign player.
Jeff P does not know what he's doing, and he's about to lose his two bigs. Angel,
you know what? You know what I think? Go ahead.
Angel is nice, but she's becoming frustrated. Angel's not a fool. She's happy that, okay, yeah, y'all trying to do something. But when she start really sitting down and looking at the other people and how they drafting and how their team is moving, don't be surprised eventually if she demand a trade.
Don't see that, but here's the thing. I don't think Angel's gonna demand a trade. This is what I think is gonna happen. I don't think she is, and this is why. This is what I think is gonna happen. I think Vanderloot, I think is like James said. They want Connecticut to be so bad, they at least want to finish ahead of Connecticut. That's all they care about. He built the team. He built this team just to get through this year and to be better than Connecticut. That's all I think he's thinking about. And I think he's like, okay, he's gonna get through this year, get Sluty out the way, and then he's gonna bring in Olivia Miles as his point guard of the future. Because everything Olivia Miles has been doing, James is right. Everything HVL was doing with Angel. Like Olivia Miles, like I love Angel. I love to play with her. I want to come to the team and stuff. That's what I think he's gonna do. And then I think he's gonna throw money at Ariel Atkins. He's gonna bring Ariel Atkins back, and he's possibly gonna bring another all-star back, and then they're gonna go from there. That's what he's gonna do. Yeah.
It's contingent on 2026. If they don't do anything in 2026, Angel's gone.
Lorenzo's stupid. Hey, what's up, HD? I like the title. You should say F YouTube, throw the mic down and storm off stage. Well, I can't throw the phone down, but I got you though. Yeah, HBL is filling the Kaiser role. And yeah, exactly. The Kids Ray role. Yeah. That's what she's filling. Yep, exactly, AJ. That's what I'm saying. Like every time you look at this like roster or look at the way they're playing, like I'm rewatching the games now. Man, Chicago is bad, dog. Like they are bad. And it's not like a bad where it's like, okay, they can't win more than like 5 or they probably might win. They possibly could get to the 8th seed, but dog, they're going to have to luck up a win against one of those top teams. They not beating New York. They not beating the Aces. They not beating the Lynx. They're going to have to try to beat either the Storm, Dream. They're going to have to get at least 2 from the Fever. And they're going to have to beat those teams, and they're going to have to beat the Mercury. They're going to have to beat those teams at least twice, once or twice.
So what do you think?
Because they could beat the lower tier teams. And then they got Washington. I don't know. Washington, I don't know if they get more than 1 win against Washington. Washington is going to be tough because of their guard play. Their guard play is crazy. It's crazy good.
Right.
Washington needs the front court rotation.
Yeah, and their front court rotation is dangerous.
Washington is the sleeper team.
Yeah, they sleeping. So they're a sleeper team. Yeah, and they got wings.
Yep,
something we don't have.
And like I say, 2026 is the magic year for everybody.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to tell people. Waterfall is that. This is what I'm trying to tell people. Waterfall and James. Everybody's going after free agents. It's not just you. So what I'm doing is after the season, I'm telling Ariel, I'm giving you the whole bank. I'm dead serious. I'm going right to Ariel and I'm like, yo, I'm giving you the whole bank. Like what you want. I'm giving you a check. You remember that movie on Blank Check? That movie Blank Check. I'm doing that to Ariel. I'm like, here's a blank check. Sign wherever you want to. Then I'm finna go see if I could go get a Dijonay, or I could go get a not only a Dijonay, I can go try to get another All-Star. If I can leave with at least one All-Star. I mean, excuse me, two All-Stars, including Ariel, which is re-signing back to the team. I'm good, and then I'll just build around that. But it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But because he's not gonna be able to get the top tier All-Stars. I don't believe he's gonna get the top tier All-Stars. He's not gonna get the top tier All-Stars.
If he get one, it'll be because of Angel. But the way they playing with Angel and messing, because I know everybody say treat Ariel right. You better treat Angel right.
Lorenzo, that's what I'm counting on. I'm counting on Sykes effing them up. Like that's the only way that we could beat the Washington Mystics if Sykes implodes.
Exactly.
Like seriously.
Exactly. That's the only way. But the way Jeff,
I watched that game between the Mystics and the Fever. Though the Mystics couldn't make their threes.
Yeah, but they should have kept going to Kiki down the stretch. They stopped going to Kiki, and then they should have benched Dolson. They played Dolson way too long. They should have put Shakira or Aaliyah out there.
Played Austin and Kiki together, they would have won that game.
Yes, they would have won. I agree. Austin or Kiki and Aaliyah, they would have won that game. Because look at when Dolson was out there. I think Prince pointed this out. Dolson was getting destroyed on the pick and rolls. That's a problem for the bigs like her and Camilla and them, is that their feet, they're not real quick on their feet. So it's easy to run a pick and roll against them, especially if you got a quicker wing or quicker guard. You can get right past them and they can get to the lane.
right.
So that's what they did. Like that's all they did to him.
Camilla got to go to Unrivaled next year. She got to be an Unrivaled.
Yeah, I want her in Unrivaled too. I think I either Unrivaled or she need to go to Europe. Yeah, and go against like Fag Benley and all of them, like Shepherd and all of them.
Right.
And then she'll come back just destroying.
Yeah. Because if you see AB game now, you can see Weatherspoon worked on it.
Yeah, but also the problem is Courtney Parrish. Courtney Parrish ain't out here. She not out here doing anything. Like Courtney Parrish isn't helping them. Yeah, she not helping them with their seals or nothing, man. She not helping them with anything.
That's why I'm like, what Jeff doing? That's why I say Jeff got them in a limited role. Because like you say, Jeff don't want them to win that much. They're not themselves. When you look at them on TV, they look like zombies.
Yeah, but the problem with Jeff was, like I told you, Jeff got sold a bill of goods by Vanderloot. What he should have done was he should have went after Odyssey Sims. He should have went after either her or somebody who can facilitate to the bigs. He could have gone after not even her. He could have went after not her, but damn, I'm trying to think. He could have got Tahina Pow Pow. Pow Pow would have been a perfect fit. He could have got her.
He had his list already picked.
I know that. Yeah, I know that. No, I understand. I understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying what he should have done was he should have got it. Because if you were going to get her, you should have got a Tahina Pow Pow, because Tahina Pow Pow would fit better than the HVL, because Tahina actually played point guard in the college. And Tahina knows how to change the pace of the game. He would come in and attack, and her, Miller, and Angel would be on. It would be lethal with her coming down the court. But see, he was like, okay, I'm gonna get Vanderloot, and Vanderloot gonna do all of this. It's like, but Vanderloot's not that type of guard. Like she wants to She wants to prove that James' team did her dirty. That's what she's trying to prove. She wants to prove that she could get an all-star nod, and she wants to prove that she's better than what she was and how people viewed her. That's all it is, because look at how she plays. She's just out here she got the ball in her hand. Miller is open going down the lane, or Miller has a one-on-one down in the paint. She don't even throw the ball to Miller. She just either shoots it or throws it to either Nurse or Ariel. She don't even throw it to the bigs that much.
Yeah, because she playing too many minutes. That's what I'm saying. Tyler
Way
Marsh,
too many minutes. Way too many minutes. I'm telling you, she's almost at 200 minutes, and they played 6 games.
Yeah.
She's not gonna last. Like, it's insane.
She's not gonna be available towards the end of the season.
Man, I'm telling you, like, older players I've seen play these many minutes, that it don't look good at the end of the season. Look at LeBron. They play LeBron over almost 40 some minutes a game. Right. And then people be like, man, why LeBron's sitting out for like a couple weeks and nigga, he old. And then he's trying to play like he's 25.
Exactly. Yeah.
When I saw his groin the first time, like, he getting up there.
What'd you say, James?
When I first saw him injure his groin the first time, I'm like, he getting.
Yeah. It's, the Sky has to build a team out. They don't have an operation manager, president. They just lacking in so many levels as an organization.
They don't have no identity. Like, what's the Sky's identity? Like, James, when you see the Sky, what's the identity of the Sky?
Shit.
Exactly.
Because last
you don't
year,
even know. Right.
Well, last year, I remember they asked DeJanae, what's the Sky identity? And she said it's gonna be defense, because teaspoon defense. This year, nobody knows.
I don't know what it is, because look, think about it. This is how I know. This is how I know they wanted Tanisha Wright as the coach. Shout out to Rob. This is how I know they wanted Tanisha Wright, because 1 minute they're trying to play defense, the next minute they're trying to shoot threes all day. It's like a battle of play styles. It's like a battle of identities. They're either trying to be defense or they're trying to go offense. They're so cluttered, because I believe it's 2 coaches that are coaching them. I don't believe it's one coach. I believe it's 2 coaches telling them one thing. Like, Tyler be like, this is what we need to do. And then Tanisha's telling them this is what we need to do. Because that's how it looks. Because a lot of times they play like, a lot of times I've been watching them, they play like Atlanta from last year.
Okay.
Oh.
Because look how Atlanta played last season. James, you remember? Go back and watch how Alicia plays. That's how Ariel's playing. Because Alicia did the same thing last year. Alicia just said, man, just give me the ball, move out the way. And Alicia was just out there just delivering. She was just raw. But their only issue was they didn't have an extra playmaker. This year they got an extra playmaker with Tahina Pow, which was a great pickup for them. And then Nia Coffey's done stepped her game up, playing the 4 or the 3. And then you got Naz Hillman, who's been a godsend at the 4 and the 5 when, because BG's out. So that's the difference between them. But if you watch them, they play just like Atlanta. It's crazy to me. It's really crazy how they play.
I'm going to scope them out Saturday when they play the Fever and see. And because I know how Atlanta was playing last year. Because like you say, Alicia did say, basically just move over, let me take over. And I come this year, not,
Chicago schedule's competitive heavy at the end of the year. Playing the Aces 3 times in the last 8 games. New York Liberty 2 times in the last 10. Mercury, Storm, Fever, each last games. They need to win now to have a chance to make the playoff. That's what I'm saying. Chicago's gonna have to beat. They're gonna have to beat the Mercury, Storm, and Fever. They're gonna have to at least beat them twice. They're gonna have to, because think about it. They're not gonna beat the Aces. They're not gonna beat the Lynx, and then damn sure not beating the Liberty. So those are
Only
three
way
teams
that
out.
Chicago will beat the
Yeah.
Liberty. Only way that Chicago will beat the Liberty is if Jonquel Jones ain't playing.
Right. If Jacquel don't feel like playing that day, they could sneak a win against the Liberty. But if Jacquel's like, man, because I think Jacquel's gonna want to play, because she just want to she just want to show Camilla I'm the best big in the league. You know, that's just how Jacquel thinks when she plays other bigs. I gotta prove, I gotta show you who I am. So
Right.
they
And
need
that's the
to.
attitude Camilla gonna have to learn to develop. Although she's soft, you know, she's sweet, but she's gonna have to bring out a fire in her.
I don't think Miller's soft. The you know what's wrong with Miller? I don't even think it's that she's soft, because I've watched her games. I've seen Miller throw elbows and knock people on their butt. And then I've seen her some games where she's disengaged. I think Miller and Angel are disengaged in this offense. I think Miller, this is why I be trying to tell people, oh, they're trying to build around Miller. I'm like, okay, well, if you're trying to build around Miller, why did you get these wings? Why would you get these wings for Miller? These wings don't fit Miller. If you were going to go get a wing, you would have got somebody like a Kayla Thornton. That would have worked for Miller, or somebody like a what's her name? You could have tried to go trade for a Maddie Segrist or somebody. Like, you would want to get a wing like that who can stretch the floor and get to the next level and score. These wings you got, they're really not wings. They're just a bunch. They're just three guards. That's all they are.
Jeff, when you go back and listen to what he said when he called himself terminating teaspoon, that's all the things she's supposed to be getting. Tall people, wings that can shoot, 3 level. Everything on his wish list he did not get.
No, he didn't. Because look, Ariel Atkins, I'm gonna be real with you. Ariel Atkins is our best player on the team. Like overall, she's our best player, and Becca Allen, I would say, is our best shooter. But the way our offense is set up, Prince said this as well today, and I agree with them. Like, Becca's gonna have to keep coming off the bench, and she's gonna have to end games. Like, I would end her at the end of games, depending on depending on how Miller is, or you know, how she's playing or whatever, or Angel, how they're playing. You're gonna have to play her like at the end at the 4 or the 3, and then Nurse got to be in there, because you really have nobody else. HVL, like, she's still trying to get her feet up under her. So it's a conundrum. Like, this team is so much of a damn conundrum. It's crazy. Like, this team is damned if you do, damned if you don't. And I don't even believe it's around the bigs. It's around Vandersloot. They did all this for Vandersloot to give her one last shot to go on a run. This is why they did it, because the roster doesn't make any sense. So they made this roster to how do I say? They made this roster to accommodate Vandersloot. This was for Vandersloot. It wasn't for the bigs. It wasn't for Camilla. It wasn't for Angel. They just put that out there because they didn't want the damn fans to say, I'm not coming to your goddamn game. I'm telling you. Because it don't make sense to me. Because Camilla, because listen, Camilla and everything, she don't fit the offense. Like, she don't fit the offense at all. Angel don't fit the offense at all. They both don't fit this offense. They don't fit the offense. Yeah, they don't fit the offense.
Tyler Marsh has taken Angel a step back from Teaspoon.
They both have taken a step back. Camilla's taken a step back. Yeah. Camilla was way better last year than this year.
Yeah, Angel. This is why I say Angel's is frustrated. She's in a comfortable zone. You know, she has some vision, and we try to deal with her not being a double-double. it's hard to deal with her not being a double where she can easily get double.
You know
That's
what?
kind of like
I don't think Angel cares. Like literally,
this,
I don't think
this
Angel care about her numbers. I think Angel is trying to figure out where she fits in the offense. That's it.
yeah, that's what
I
she's
don't
trying to do.
I don't I
She's
don't think
trying to
she
do that.
cares about the numbers. I just think she's trying to figure out, where do I fit in the offense? Where do I place myself on the floor? What area? And to me, her coaches aren't doing a good job in having her read the areas to be in, or know what area to be in, or how fast does it get her down the court. Like Prince said all this, like everything Prince is saying and sees, I see it too. I just can't put it in the way Prince does because he played. But from my
Right.
perspective, I don't think they know what the hell. I don't think that's what I'm saying. I
They
don't
don't
think
know
this
what to do.
offense is made for them to. This offense is made
It's
for
not
mainly the wings and the guards. It's not made for the bigs.
right.
It's not.
Right. It's
The
not.
bigs
And
the
the way
bigs are put there to set screens and to get downhill. And they're not going to get the ball. They're not. It's going to be Sluty pulling up, or Ariel pulling up, or Becca pulling up, or Kia pulling up. Bantam, he's trying to get Bantam to play like Mabry, but she's
oh,
not
that's the other
Mabry. She
person.
can't do that. She's
That's
not Mabry at all.
that's the other person. Right. That's the other person. Tyler Marsh seen him play on television last year. Bantam in Connecticut fit well because of the system and who she was around. So
Yeah.
getting out there and hitting threes was perfect on Connecticut. But transferring to the Sky and what she got to do, it doesn't fit. So she's not hitting the threes that she was hitting. She's gonna be out of the league next year, coming off out of the Sky. Sky
Oh,
messing her up.
absolutely.
Sky
Absolutely.
messing her up.
Bantam. Yeah, Bantam
Because
done.
if she was on with the Sun and the team that she had, if they was all still together, Bantam still would have been moving on. Because she looks great in that system. But this system, she looks awful. And the only reason why I say like Angel double, that's her brand. It's not, it's not, oh, hey, do I want to do it? That's her brand. You cost an Angel millions. They're too dumb to even realize it. They don't care. You cost that girl millions. That's her brand. It's not, if it wasn't her brand, nobody would care. That's her brand. That's, that's like taking air from Jordan and just saying, hey, he's Jordan. Double with Angel. But you can't get her there. And right now, Angel is trying to play. And thank God, I'm going to have to tell you, HD, thank God Moki put it in all that type of mess at LSU, because that's how she's playing. Like, I got to be the captain. I got to hustle here. I got to get this. I got to do this. I got to do this. Because she's out of a system. She just, like you say, she's trying to figure out where do I fit in, what can I do. But, thank God she has a high IQ. And she's making some good decisions that's helping the team. But if she has somebody like Chris said, when he break it down, if they tell her how to go, where to utilize, how to use Camilla, they can win half of the games they lose.
Oh, absolutely. Like, listen, like if he's so dumb, like if you figure out a way to incorporate them in the game, like it's gonna open it up for your perimeter players. Like Angels should be shooting more mid-range shots. Like I said it before the year, I want her operating around the nail and the elbows, because if Angel gets a consistent midi, and then when she gets to the post to try to score, pump fake or go for a floater, if she incorporates those things, man, Angel easily could get 20 and 12 easy. So that's all she needs to do. She don't need a 3-point shot. Everybody wanted to shoot a 3 because everybody is CC eccentric now. Like all these people are in love with a bad shot. I've never known a bad shot to be the best thing in sports. It's like an oxymoron. Like everyone gets this misconception that Steph was a logo guy and that he had a bag. Steph can cross you over. He could get to the next level. He had a floater. He could shoot from the mid-range or the elbows. Like, man, Steph didn't just shoot logo threes. This is how I know people ain't watch basketball. That's how I know you didn't watch. It's it's like saying, oh, all Dr. J did was dunk. No, Dr. J had a bag. He could post you up and then give you a move and lay it up or dunk it on, or he'll go up and under the hoop. That was his signature, going up and under the hoop and laying that shit off the backboard. Like, that's what I'm saying. People don't watch basketball. They assume from a highlight, that's all you are is dunks. No, Dr. J had a bag. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell people. Curry had a bag.
Yeah, but when Tyler Morris came in, he's talking about he saw Angel play. I thought he was going to utilize some of the skills that she was utilizing last year. That Teaspoon started. Remember, she started seeing the mini. Even when she was practicing and posting some of her basket, she was doing a mid range. I remember telling Uncle J.E. we was talking one time in the chat. I said she got two moves she was working on. There were 2 moves of Cheryl Swoop. All that's out. I don't see her doing any of it.
Right.
You know, and I'm like, where is it this year? You know, oh man.
I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows. Like he's using his bigs mostly as setting screens or being a stopgap to either hit the guards on a cut or hit them on the wing. Like he's basically turning them in. He's trying to make them the facilitators and everybody else like the scorers or like the pieces that move around them. Like it's so crazy to me. I don't understand what he's trying to do. And then he'll switch it up one game where Sloot all of a sudden just goes downhill and attack the basket and try to score or draw fouls. It's like, okay, so now this is just Sloot's offense. Ariel Atkins had to say, look, man, I'm tired of this shit. Give me the ball, move out the way. I'm finna be me. And that's all that happened. Like people like, oh, he did this, incorporated Ariel Atkins. No, he didn't. Ariel Atkins just said, F this offense. This is because she knows his offense is trash. Yeah. So that's all that happened.
That's what I'm hoping she do Saturday is take over. Because Sloot they're gonna end up playing HVL.
Look, I'm knocking on wood. I don't think Slooty gonna make it through the season. Like, I really don't. Like, if he don't cut her minutes back, I could possibly see HVL starting to start by late June, early July.
Me too.
Because she's playing way too many minutes. She's playing way too many minutes. And I've seen this happen before from superstars who play a lot of minutes. LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, his last years. Steve Nash, he was playing too many minutes. Like, you're playing way too many minutes.
If you look at on New York, you can see where she started beginning to reduce Sloot minutes. You remember when Sloot was kind of starting, she ended up benching her, and then even from the bench, she kind of went down farther down the bench before she got in. So when she went to go take care of her mother, it really didn't hurt them. They didn't miss Sloot.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think he has any control of Vandersloot. What I think this has to do, and all this allegedly, YouTube, this is speculation. I just believe that Jeff P told Tyler, you can coach or say bench anybody else, but Courtney. Courtney decides how long she wants to play or how long she's on the floor. I mean, that's what it is. I don't see that he's not gonna do that. I don't see him.
Let me ask you this: did Tyler Morris even know his players? Because when he would bench Camilla and Angel at the same time. Then I think one time I saw him bench had put Camilla, Angel, and Ariel on the bench, and you're looking at on the floor, and it's like it's not like you got a good team.
Man, to me,
what is he doing?
What I think is this. I don't think he has a set offense yet. Because I think Prince said this as well. Like, he don't really have it. Honestly, I honestly don't think that he knows. I don't think it's that he don't know his players. I think he's not trying to play around the players' skill sets. He's trying to put them in his system, whatever system that is. And I think his system is heavy guard the wing. I think it is. I think his system is heavy ball movement and shot to the wing and to the and the point guard or the point of attack. It could be the Ariel or it could be Vanderloot. Whoever's the point of attack, it's heavy them. Like the bigs are just used to set screens or to roll to the basket or bring or take the pressure with them. That's why when you see in the game when Angel's diving down to the lower block, the Charles jumped that play and then it left Ariel open to shoot a three. So he's just using the bigs basically to try to bring the defense more towards them. And if that's not working, he's using the bigs to set these high screens so it'll get either Vanderloot open downhill or pull up from the midi or pull up at the wing or the three, or is getting Ariel Atkins open on the wing or the slot or the short corners or the 3-point corners just to get her free. And then it's also to get Kia Nurse and Rebecca Allen free. Like, that's all it is. It's nothing special. Like, it's heavy guard the wing. But then he'll be like, okay, we're going to go to the bigs this game. So we're going to go to Miller this game, but then we're not going to go to Miller. Then when all of his offense wasn't shit, he like, oh shit, well, let's just go back to Miller. And that's how they finished the game. Angels came in the game because Onwuarie wasn't giving them much defensively down the stretch. So Angel got in there and she made the winning plays to get him in. She set the screen. Ariel dumped the ball off to her. She laid it up. Then she bounced past Miller when Miller was going straight to the basket, just D-lining it to the basket, running the court. So that's what it is. Like this offense is not for the bigs. This offense is for the guards and the wings. Like, it's heavy guard and wing 3-point shots. 3-point shots or get downhill. There's really no mid-range. And that's why, like, Ariel started saying, you know what, I'm gonna go to the mid-range. Kia Nurse, that's why that one game Kia Nurse said, man, my 3-point shot ain't going, so I'm just gonna go from the nail. She was hitting her mid-range shots. That's what Kia Nurse needs to do more of, because listen, in this system, the mid-range is open all freaking night. It's open. You just got to hit that mid-range shot. It is. It's open the whole time. Like, if you watch it, it's open. Every game I've watched, the mid-range has been open, and nobody's taking advantage of it. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Wow.
I don't get
That's
it.
what they're gonna have to do. They're gonna have to talk amongst themselves and leave Sluey out and just go for it. Figure it out. Just go for it because like I say, Jeff right now, Tyler right now, if we start picking people for all-star game team, he gonna have half his player left off.
Well, yeah. They're not gonna make the all-star team unless they're like in the 7th seed. Or the 8th seed. I don't. Yeah, but look, because what's going to happen, what they need to do is they need to force Angel to shoot more mid-range shots. They need her. They need her to. Because if Angel gets in the rhythm shooting that mid-range shot, she'll be fine. It'll open the whole floor up perfectly.
Exactly.
Like when people say floor spacing, it's like hilarious to me. They like, oh, we need a floor spacer, so I'm gonna go get a 3-point shooter. But the 3-point shooter you get ain't a consistent 3-point shooter. Your floor spacing ain't gonna mean shit because I'm still gonna crowd the paint because your shooters ain't consistent. Now, if they get to that midi, and start tearing your ass up, now it's gonna open up for my bigs to tear it up. That's spacing.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm like. What are y'all talking about? You don't. That's what I was saying with Sellers. If Sellers' leg wasn't so messed up, Sellers would have been perfect for our team because she would have been tearing that mid range up, and they would have had to hedge over there or send a trap over there. That was gonna open it up for everybody else. But Jeff is stupid. He don't know how to build a team.
You don't know how to build a team. That's what I'm saying. The people he got. I'm like, come on, Jeff. I'm like, was that your money cap? What were you doing? Oh,
yeah,
like
it was
thinking,
money.
Like,
Hold up. I don't even want to hear that money cap shit because Phoenix is strapped for cash. They got a bunch of no-nos over there that's balling. And listen, because what he should have done was, you know what he should have done if he was a real GM? I would have traded those picks and I would have just signed a bunch of training camp invites from overseas. That's all I would have did. That's all Phoenix Mercury did, Waterfall. That's all the Mercury did. They said, you know what? F them picks. I'm just gonna get Makani, Uzun. They just released Uzun, but she was okay for him. Held. Then they picked up Whitcomb from Seattle last year. Man, they picked up West Bell, Maddie's sister from overseas. Man, come on. I don't want to hear that.
So many people. You had the Tasha Cloud. Soon as she was unhappy, I'm like, why you didn't go get a Jeff? It was so many people that he could have Heidemann. She was floating. It was so many people available that you could have grabbed. He didn't grab. But it was just like the previous year. They didn't have a team, and Jeff didn't study who he wanted. Jeff waited to the last minute again. And then he didn't want to get the people that you guys were saying to get. You know, Citron, the people that were as many picks as they had, Jeff didn't get not one of them. And like we all look and say he didn't get not one black person.
Yeah, I wasn't even mad at the third pick. I was mad at the 10, 11, the 16th, and the 22 picks. That's what I was mad at.
How do you manage not to get anybody that's good? Those
he
people.
He could have got Zaza. Zaza would have been good off the bench. He could have grabbed Bree Hall. She would have been good on the wing. Bree Hall's better than all these wings they got right now. She would have fit perfectly at the 3. You could have gone and got you could have went and got a Fago, or hell, you could have went and got a overseas player who was guaranteed to come over here. Not no Sivka who ain't coming over here till next year. That's stupid.
That's stupid. That to me, that's always a waste.
Because she still could say I'm not coming over.
I don't think
James, what you said, James?
I'm rewatching the Mercury and Lynx game right now, and all I'm seeing is you better not let the Lynx have the lead at halftime, because in the second half their defense picks up.
Yeah, it does. Yep.
Yeah. The Lynx, they in revenge mode. The Lynx are looking good. They're looking good. You probably got the best coach in the WNBA, Cheryl Reese. I'm the best coach. I like Cheryl. She got a good team. She got a good mixture, and they playing hard. Her players are playing hard. The chemistry is together, you know, and they've been together for a while. So, yeah, whoever go up against them, be prepared, because they kind of had that mentality. Courtney has brought that same mentality that they had in Rival. Right. They out here to do something this time.
No, La J. Jansen. I'm not benching Reese. If they benching Reese, he needs to be fired tomorrow. So no, we're not benching Reese. Reese rebounds. She guards 1 through 5, and she can move the ball at that size, which gives it problems for the other fours on the other side of the ball. No, I'm good. We won't bench Reese. We're good over here.
So if you do that.
Everybody.
Yeah, if you bench Reese, bro, like your team's gonna be trash. Like when Reese goes to the bench, the defense gets terrible and the offense goes dumb. Like the offense does not even flow right. So that's why I don't listen to people like that. I just be like, nah, we're good. We're not benching Reese. We're good. So I don't listen. That's why those people aren't coaching, and I don't want them to coach because we will lose damn near every game.
They think Reese doesn't bring anything to the table. She does.
Yeah, she does. Like I don't get what they're talking about. Like my thing is everybody used to love Rodman. Rodman used to miss layups and dunks all the time, and nobody hated him. They loved him.
Right.
Moses Malone used to miss layups and dunks all the time and get his own rebounds and his boards, and he go back and dunk. Nobody hated Moses Malone. Everybody loved Moses Malone. I done seen Kobe miss dunks and layups. I done seen Jordan do it. I done seen them all do it. A lot of women miss layups. Like really the only one who has a high percentage, like out of the bigs, like are consistent is like BG and what's her name? Jaquel and AB.
Yeah.
AB is like 65% from the field right now.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like that's rare. That doesn't happen. So that's why I'm like, I could tell y'all don't watch basketball. Y'all just troll. Man, Rickea, man. When Rickea on, it's fun to watch. But when she goes like cold, it's like, please get off my floor.
She's struggling. This is Rickea.
Please get off my floor.
This is Rickea's first year, bro. This is Rickea first year lowest shooting percentage she ever had.
Yeah.
She been struggling from Unrivaled. She been, once the season was over with, she been struggling.
Man, Rickea don't want to be there no more, man. Rickea want to leave. She want to get up out of there because she not trying to play. She not trying to play with Paige. It's like so obvious because Paige don't because Paige got a headache. Everybody like, oh, Paige got a concussion. Yeah, Paige got a concussion. All these damn bricks that Rickea throwing up. Paige getting tired because like Paige want the ball in her hand and she can't get it. She can't get the ball at all.
That's when she got the perfect excuse. I got concussion.
Right, exactly. Exactly, James. I got a concussion. I'll be back. I'll be gone till November. Straight concussion on them.
That coach can't coach either. You can look at character. Character be tripping me out. When she in that post interview, that's one time she said,
the problem? This is the problem. The problem is Ty Harris been hurt. If Ty Harris wasn't hurt, I think it would be a lot better because see, you could go with Ty Harris, Paige, and Rickea sometimes. And Ty Harris makes it easy because Ty Harris is a floor general. They don't have a floor general. They don't have a floor general at all. Right. Like Quinterly is good, but Quinterly's not that type of point guard. Quinterly's more of a one-on-one scorer and a defensive point, like a defensive guard. That's her game.
How is JJ?
What do you say, James?
How tall is JJ?
She's short, dog. She like 5'9", 5'8". No, about 5'7". She about 5'7", 5'8" or something. She's real short. Because if she was taller, James, she would have been in the top 5. If she was 5'10" or 5'11", James, she would have been in the top 5 because she's the best defensive guard really in the draft. One of the best. Excuse me, not the best, but one of the best defensive guards that came out the draft. But she's just so small. It's crazy. But she's feisty. But see, that's what Chicago should have got. Chicago should have got Quinterly. Quinterly would have been good pickup.
Yeah, she's feisty. Man, yeah. I can't wait. I need to see this game Saturday. So you think CC gonna return Saturday? How many, would that be 2 weeks?
Yeah, I think
No,
no, that ain't gonna be 2 weeks.
All right.
no, she's not
Now she
returning
just got
Saturday.
exposed by
She can do it on
she just
Saturday.
got
She's coming
exposed
on.
by Natasha Cloud. Natasha Cloud exposed her. That's all.
No,
They
I
had to
was
put.
just saying she not coming back Saturday because I saw the poster. She's not on the poster, so she's not playing Saturday.
Okay.
It's they got AB on the poster with Kelsey, is Angel, and is it Ariel? I think it's Ariel on the poster.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ariel. Ari McDonald is gonna be the backup point guard once CC comes back. Sidney Colson ain't gonna get no minutes.
Right. Reese just
Right.
has to realize there are 4 other players. All she dish out the players. Wow, she's been dishing the ball out to people. What are you talking about? Now I know you don't watch her. All Reese does is dish the ball out to everybody. Why do you think everybody been hitting their threes? Because she makes the extra pass or she makes the pass to get them open.
Loud.
Like what do you like that's what she does. Like she's been doing what she's supposed to do. She's a second-year player. Like I don't know why y'all expect her to be this. That's not her game. Her game is to get everybody involved, play defense, rebound, and score when she can. If she bricks, she bricks. So what?
Okay.
She bricked a lot last year and they won games. They lost because she got hurt and then Kennedy Carter went AWOL. But they would have made the playoffs.
They would have made the playoff. Yeah, exactly. They would
Yeah,
have.
so what are we talking about? Like, y'all used to diss Kobe Bryant when he shot the ball. Y'all diss Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson shot a low percentage, but they got to the championship. It's like, who cares? Like, she does other things besides that. Like, if she misses, she still could get the rebound because nobody's boxing out. Nobody's going to challenge her. She could dish it off to her big, or she could dish it off to the wing, or she could dish it off to the best player on the team, which is Ariel. She been doing what she's supposed to do. What else you wanted to do? And she's playing defense. She's shutting down some of the best post and perimeter players in the game.
Exactly. HD, that's
So
that new.
I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Like I don't compare players. I watch a player, I like a player, and then I go from there. So I don't know what you've been watching. She's been passing all game. That's what she did. Like down the stretch, that's what she did. She passed the ball. She passed the ball to Miller. Miller scored. She passed the ball here to Ariel. Ariel scored. Passed the ball to Sluty. Sluty scored. She passed the ball to Becca Allen. Becca Allen scored. Passed the ball to Kia. See, you know why I'm saying all these names like that? Because I watch. So I know what I'm talking about.
He been reading them comments in them sections. That's that new narrative they trying to pass.
I mean, that's cool. That's cool. You can run the narrative, but I'm gonna give you facts. Like, I don't care about stats. I care about the gameplay. I care about the dub. Like, I don't care about the stats. Like, my coach used to say, we had one of our best players who would drop 20, maybe 18. Then one game, he only dropped 2 or 3. But you know what else he did? He defended. He stole the ball. He got rebounds. He helped box out so I can get the rebound. Like, like Kobe Bryant had one of the worst game 7 shooting wise, but nobody else paid attention to his defense. They didn't pay attention to his rebounding. They didn't pay attention to his passing. That's how they won game 7. That's how they won game 7 against the Boston Celtics. Because the Boston Celtics should have beat their ass that game 7. Because they were up by, I think, 15 or something. Yep. And then Kobe came out there, was facilitating, was playing defense. He set a career high of rebounds in the championship game. Like, it's about winning, bro. It doesn't matter about the stats. Like it doesn't matter. Like, CC can go 12% from the 3. You think I'm gonna tell her to stop shooting? No, I'm like, CC, keep shooting. Oh, CC, you're 9% from the field. I don't care. Shoot. I don't care. Shoot. That's what you do. You don't tell somebody who shoot to stop shooting. CC had a terrible percentage, but you think I'm gonna tell her to stop? No, shoot. That's your game. It's about winning. Don't nobody remember the losers?
Broken.
Exactly.
Yeah, Wilt Chamberlain got all these stats, but I tell people, but he got 2 championships though. He's still a winner. He still won.
Still won.
He still won. Jerry West, he lost a lot, but guess what? He won that 1 championship. Guess what? You welcome into the house, sir. Come get your cup. Come get your championship cup. LeBron James got more losses than wins, but he got 4 of them things. Come on in the office. Come on in the office. That's all it's about. It's about winning. Nobody give a damn about no damn. Nobody give a damn about no stats. Nobody care about it.
I saw a press conference by Cheryl Reed, and she said that Courtney Williams was having her worst night shooting the mid range, missing all her mid range shots.
Mm-hmm.
Courtney Williams, keep on shooting it. You might get your rhythm.
Mm-hmm. But that's what you do, man. That's what I want you to, that's what you're supposed to do. Like I don't care about narratives. Like, did we win the game? Cool. We won the game. Cool. I'm not finna bench a player who gives me rebounds. Oh, she does me bounds. She just get her own rebound. Well, tell the other team to box out. That's the point. If the other team can't, guess what? She got 4 of her own rebounds. Guess what she gonna do after that? Pass it out to a shooter. Boom, we got 3 points. Or pass it out to the mid-range. Boom, we got 2 points. Or she gonna dish it to her big and Miller. Oh, we got 2 points. That's basketball. That's smart basketball. Like I don't get where y'all. Yeah, I don't get it. Like I don't understand people on the internet. Like y'all don't. Like y'all call everything trash. Y'all call everything trash. But then when somebody does, but then when you lose the game and you lose the game because you didn't get no boards, you lost the game because you didn't play defense, you lost the game because you had high turnovers. Then y'all be getting mad when the player y'all hate on is actually good with her assist and turnover ratio, and she's also good at rebounding. She's also good at boxing out, and she also guards all 5 positions. That's an asset. Like that's like me having a cornerback on the field, James and Waterfall. He can't catch no interception. He got brick hands, but guess what? Nobody catches the ball on him. Nobody runs to his side because he come up and make the tackle. So are you gonna bench that cornerback because he can't catch? No. What are we talking about? Like that's logic. Like what are we talking about?
They don't understand. They don't understand.
Right.
They just swat the ball away. If you can't catch it.
Yeah, they just started watching. They don't understand. They just heard about somebody shooting some local threes and started tuning in.
Andre, that works because I'm not finna yell or go off. I don't have to, bro. I watch the game. If you don't like the player, that's on you. But the player is starting because the player is good. They're great at something more than just a damn missed layup. Like they're not finna bench. They're not finna bench Angel. Like everybody said that last year. They need to bench her for Izzy. Izzy finna start. No, she's not. Because I've watched Izzy. Izzy is good at scoring. She's a better finisher, has a better bag offensively than Angel Reese. But Izzy does not defend well. She doesn't rebound well. And she's not a great passer. So if her shot sometimes isn't on, I can't use her because then she gets in her head and she don't defend. So I'm not going to start her. That's just facts.
Right.
And that's why she's on the bench for the Liberty.
Exactly. Because you're not going to start her over Kennedy Burke. You're not going to start her over Phoebich. You're not going to start her over Stewie or Jockwell. Like, come on. Like Stewie, like Stewie could be shooting 30% from the field, but you know what Stewie going to give me? Defense, rebounding, facility, passing the ball.
Yep.
Come on, man. Like, what are we talking about, man? This is crazy.
Yep.
This is crazy. Like, that's what it is. Anthony Davis didn't have a good shooting game in his national championship game in Kentucky, but he played defense and rebound. The dog, that's why AD got drafted high. Because AD didn't get drafted because of his offense. AD got drafted because of his ability to switch on 5 positions, rebounding, and also he was an underrated passer at his size. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I don't know, man. I don't understand. I just be like, whatever. Hey, Aisha. What's up, Aisha? I don't understand. Like I said, everybody knows more than me, so whatever. I don't care. I don't even get into that banner no more. If that's how you feel, cool. I'm not benching Angel Reese. That would be the dumbest thing he's done. If you bench her.
Exactly. He will get fired then. He might as well pack his bag.
Man, fire. He gonna get jumped. They already didn't want to come to the game because you got rid of Kennedy and Teaspoon. You bench Angel, man, you finna have a riot.
Exactly.
That's what I was trying to tell people. People
whole block show up.
Yeah, James, nobody gonna show up. Ain't nobody finna show up to that crap. And then people like, oh, Miller gonna get benched. I'm like, man, Angel would choke 4 eyes out if Miller go to the bench. Angel would choke Tyler Marsh ass out.
Exactly.
Angel don't play that shit, man.
Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, Angel look nice, but Angel, she know how to get crunk. She will get crunk. And speak her mind, that's one thing. She don't speak her mind. And like you say, no, they ain't gonna bench Miller. No. It's just like you say, HD, they not playing, they're not running a system for him. Like you say, it's for Vanderloot.
Your favorite player, Holly about Angel Reese. Because like players love Angel Reese because Angel Reese is intangibles. Like she does the winning things. Like you can't teach that. I could teach you to make a layup. I could teach you to shoot the ball. I can't teach you the intangibles to win. Draymond Green give me a triple single, but man, Draymond Green make winning plays for us to win. Exactly. Whether you like him or not, he makes winning plays. Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, y'all loved Rodman and these guys. These guys used to miss, Rodman used to miss layups and dunks all the time. And he used to rebound his own shot like 5 or 6 times. So it's like, what are y'all talking about? That's why I'm like, did y'all even watch Rodman and them growing up? And y'all praised him. Y'all was like the worm. Yeah. Now Angel is like, oh, she's trash. She's sloth. She's garbage. Oh, it's like, but y'all was praising Rodman. All right, whatever. I get it's like people dumb as hell. Y'all praise Clint Capella. He do the same thing. Like, what are y'all talking about? Y'all praise Drummond.
Okay.
Man, it's crazy work, man. Crazy out here. Jeez.
They don't want to give Angel her flowers, man. You gotta,
man. They still hanging on to that goddamn game, man. That's why. Exactly. They ain't never gonna let that game go. If Angel would have lost that game, she would have never been getting the vitriol she getting now.
Right.
It's crazy.
Right. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yep. But yeah, I'm finna call it a night, y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by. Appreciate it, James. Appreciate it, Waterfall and James. Y'all always welcome.
Appreciate come by.
Yeah, we out of jail for now. We'll see what happens in about a few hours. They might try to find a way to hate on me then. So yeah. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share this page, hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If y'all love what you hear, donate to the page, go to the description box, hit that link to the Cashapp, or you can leave a super chat or super thanks. Also, y'all can go to my other page, the Deezy Report, sign up to that. We want to get that to 1,000 next. So I'm going to holler at y'all. I'm out. Deezy.
Peace.
All right.